Hello, everyone. I just want to be sure that I'm connected in all platforms. I want to welcome you to another session. It's a long time, but I promised to come, and I am here to present you with a powerful topic. And my purpose is really to bring you awareness to your truth. And my name is Irene Daniel. I am a global elite coach, a holistic healing mentor, and a conscious leadership guide. And I support visionaries, creators, and leaders in aligning their energy, voice, and life with the divine truth and pure consciousness. This is my purpose. You see, I am very much connected with my truth. And so it's my purpose also to bring this awareness to the world. And that's why I'm here. And I'm representing my truth. And this is all I wish from my heart to each and everyone here present that feels, of course, resonate. And if it's so, if the resonance is here, you keep being here until the end, okay? I am also very much honored to be a certified coach by the Napoleon Hill Institute, which is a legacy really rooted in universal success principles and now carried forward through spirit-led leadership. Yes. This session, it is not about performance or motivation. It's about remembrance. It's about transmission, a return to who you truly are and how you were designed to live. Yes. Before we go further, I just wanted to tell you that at the end of this session, I will open like for 5 minutes questions you may want to deliver. You can put it in the chat, and of course, I will answer. While I am here giving you the message, I will really want to be very much focused. And then I want to give you all my attention. Yes, I just wanted to say this. And before we begin, I want to set a clear intention for this space. My intention is really to awake the good, the greatest in everyone here present, in every soul here present, to liberate the creative force that flows within every one of us. It's the truth. And to serve the evolution of a world that is rooted in freedom, prosperity, creativity, and unity. This is the reason why God created us and gifted us with the power of choice. We have a choice and the ability to manifest reality from the unseen into the seen. This is a gift, and this I want to share with you today. The evolution of soul. Yes. The alignment with the universal laws and the Trinity of Wholeness in which we are rooted. Yes. which is our nature, which is wholeness. And so today I want to guide you into this remembrance of the Trinity within you. Yes. And what is Trinity? I have to see that this don't shakes here on my table. So what is Trinity? It's really not just an idea or a concept. It's the architecture of your being. This is you. Yes. You are spirit, you are the soul and the body. Yes. These are three expressions, one essence. And this meant to function in harmony, in unity, in alignment. Yes. And so when this Trinity, when we are not in this whole, when we are not in our nature, what it happens is when we are out of this alignment, when we are not connected, then we start to experience confusion. We are stuck in patterns. We observe delays that actually it has a meaning, yes? Or we can start to experience resistance. We disconnected from purpose, from joy, from peace. And the majority, I'm not saying all, yes, but the majority is living in that, from that place. Why? Because this is a disconnection. Yes, there is a disconnection. And why is that happen? When and why is that happen? You see, the majority, they forgot. They forgot. And some, they are knowing, they are aware of this information. A lot actually are aware of this information, but let's say they ignore. Yes. So when we forgot or we ignore, we are operating from ego, from fear or control, instead of deep knowing and divine flow. Yes. And with that, our soul, which is our higher mind, in our higher mind, imagination will becomes overridden by the lower mind. We live in reaction instead of creation, from confusion instead of clarity. And the body, which is an instrument. With this, we can express, we can act, we can manifest. Yes? But when we are in that disconnection, when we are separated, yes? When the Trinity is fragmented, then the body becomes a vehicle of stress, of exhaustion, or habit, not a sacred instrument of embodiment of truth. Yes. So this is why, yes, But you see, when the Trinity, when we are very much aligned, and when I say when we are aligned and when we are whole, yes, we allow then spirit to lead. And with that we receive vision from divine intelligence. I call it God, yes. And our soul translates with alignment, in aligning thoughts, yes, imagination, and will with that vision. And our bodies start to express. We leave it out in action with power and peace. Yes. So we must return. We must return. Yeah. We have to return to our true nature. There's a lot of I don't want to say majority, but yes, what I observe, okay? They recognize just the body. They're just aware of the body. Look at this. Yes. And here's no judgment, okay? There's no judgment. You have to return to your true nature, which is wholeness. Which is wholeness. You are complete. You are complete. Yes. Now, what is missing? The connection. The connection is missing. Okay? We were created in divine order. There is a perfect harmony between spirit, the eternal part of you, yes, which is pure consciousness, intuition, the soul, which is the bridge, your unique essence, your higher mind, the vision, the will, and then the body, the instrument, your physical presence, action, and expression. Your expression in the world, which is unique. Yes. With these three, when these three are aligned, when you are rooted and aligned, you live with peace of mind, clarity of purpose, flow in your energy, ease in your body, sound health, confidence in your path. But when you are disconnected, no, when you are disconnected, yes, when you are disconnected from spirit, when you are disconnected from a higher power, yes, when you are disconnected from God, or when your soul is led by fear, or the body is stuck in patterns, then we start to force things instead of flowing, of allowing. We start to doubt ourselves. We live then from surviving, not from creation. We are not creating when we are not being, or when we don't return to our nature, yes, of wholeness. You can never create like supposed to be, yes. We start really to change to chase validation instead of radiating truth. Yes. We feel overwhelming, unfulfilled, restless. Yes. This is when we are not connected. This is our nature. This is when we are disconnected from that pure consciousness, from spirit. And we are just operating from a low mind, Yes. This is what we experience. But you see, you are always connected. You just feel disconnected. Spirit, God is always flowing to and through and from you, regardless. But we are not developing that higher potential, that we are not being that extraordinary creators that you're supposed to be here to impact, to involve, yes, for a greater world. Yes. Whatever your purpose is, whatever is your call, whatever is what you're here to embody and to express. Yes. When we are really misaligned, yes, it's like playing music with the right instrument, but with the wrong rhythm. Yes, it don't sound natural. You are still divine, as I was telling you. You're just misaligned. And after this session, I have great belief and faith, yes, that you are ready. Yes, that you're ready to go to the next level. Yes. When you misalign, it really feels like it's hard. It's like you must fight. You have to fight. Yes. What is not the truth is not the truth. I'm talking from my perspective, okay? Because I experienced both before I was awake, before I was awakened to my nature. Before I was awakened to my nature. Yes. The moment we return to the inner order, when spirit leads, soul aligns, and body expresses, we remember, I was never lost. I just forgot my rhythm. I just forgot who I truly am. And that's why it's so important to understand, who are you? Who are you? We are all born whole. All alignment does is restore what was already there. When you come in alignment to your nature, you are going to remember. You see, it's nothing new. It's just that you are remembering now. And this is the joy of life. You start to remember very clear. You start to see clear. Yes. You start to see clear. And so I want to bring here too how faith and belief work together in Trinity. Yes. You see, faith is received of the Spirit. Faith is received of Spirit. Yeah. You receive divine knowing, a vision, a pull, a purpose. And this you receive from pure consciousness. From pure consciousness. And belief is of soul. Yes, it is a choice. Belief is a choice. Yes. Of your higher mind, which translates faith. Translates faith. You imagine it. You choose to believe it. It's a choice. You see, it's a choice. Belief gives faith structure. Yes. And the body express it. Through aligned actions, your beliefs are embodied and made visible in your reality. This is the order and the structure. Yes, very clear, very simple, explain. Yes, but this is the truth. And when faith, belief, and action are aligned, you live in your creative power. You become the bridge between heaven and earth. And so it is. And so it is. Yes. So the soul should lead the mind. And what does truly mean? Yes. It means that when I say the soul should lead the mind, it means let the higher mind lead the rational mind. Let intuition lead logic. Let vision lead analysis. Let truth lead reaction. Yes. You see, the soul holds the memory of your design. And this means your higher mind carries the blueprint of your divine purpose. Not just your gifts or skills, yes, but the anchored memory of your being. Everything is in codes, yes, encoded. This is why it's so important that you allow the mind to lead, yes. You will discover the why you were born and how you are meant to create, to serve, and live. And this you will not discover through effort. Yes, this will not be discovered because you fight. Yes, this is just an habit. This is because you're not connected. Yes. This is you remembering through alignment. You start to remember when you align with your true nature. Yes. From the highest to the lowest. Yes. From the highest to the lowest. When you understand the structure, the order of the universe, in which you are one of the most greatest part of. Yes, you represent something unique, something great. And so it is very much worthy to now to start to understand, to connect, not ignoring. There's a lot of people that they don't know. They forgot. So we have to respect that. But there's a lot of people that are knowing about this information, yes, but they ignore. Why? Why? There's also a reason, okay? But when you dare to come back, to return to your nature as a whole being, are you going to experience, I don't know, I cannot even put in, I'm learning to put in words, because this is so extraordinary. It's like so much meaning, so much fulfillment. Yes, this is true life. With respect to all of you, I don't know where your awareness is, which kind of, or your level is, but I'm telling you, I experiencing life itself in ways that I never thought I could. I never thought I could. Yes. So this design is not found through effort, yes, but through remembrance. And when we lead the soul, we lead with purpose. When we let the soul lead, we lead with purpose. We are tuned into that memory, and we receive with that vision. We receive the vision. Align with what we are meant to bring, and this will allow that we can really express what we're supposed to represent into form, yes, into being. And what is about thoughts? What is about thoughts? Yes, I tell you, let your thoughts be directed by your soul's knowing. Yes. This means don't let your thinking be shaped by fear, by past wounds, conditioning, or logic alone, which is coming from your lower mind. Yes. Let your thoughts respond to the deeper soul knowing, the clarity that flows from spirit into your higher mind, from the highest to the lowest. And when your soul says, create, serve, speak, move, your thoughts follow with structure, planning, and aligned action. The soul reveals the truth. The soul reveals what is true. The mind then translates that truth in language, decisions, and emotion. Yes. This is structure and order and divine order. We cannot, you see, when we are really being our nature, there's a divine order that nothing can stop. Nothing. This is flow. This is joy. This is really life happening through us. Yes, it's really life happening through us. And I would love here now to transit to the universal laws. Yes, in which I really brought for me the most relevance. There's so many, but I brought some that I've wanted to speak. I mean, I've been called to talk about. Yes, science has already confirmed and echoed many of of the truth we know as universal laws. They just name it, of course, different. What spirituality has taught for thousands of years, quantum physics, yes, and cosmology now affirm, yes. So I am going to give you in the spiritual understanding and brief, very brief, and the scientific mirror, okay? So we have the law of vibration. It is always operating. All these laws that I am talking about, they are always operating. Yes. Of vibration is everything is energy. Everything is energy. Vibration, vibrating at its own frequency. And science says quantum physics show that atoms and all matter, yes, are vibrating energy fields. Nothing is truly solid. Even your thoughts are carried by vibration. Yes, thoughts are frequency, but they also vibrate. Yes, the law of attraction, spiritual understanding here, like attract like. Your frequency draws similar experiences. And scientific studies in the neuroscience and psychology, they show how your focus and your belief system, yes, literally filters what you perceive and attract. Energy responds only to attention, focus, yes. Energy responds to attention. Then we have the law of cause and effect, yes, which is every action creates a ripple. Your intentions and choices shape outcomes, yes. Science mirror like for every action there is an equal, an opposite reaction. This is cause and effect emotion, energetically, emotionally, and even socially. So understand the laws, be aware of them. They are working all the time. They are present because we are one with these laws. We are one with these laws. There's no separation. We may feel separated, but there's no separation. So be very much aware. Be very much aware. Yes. The law of divine timing or order, precision, and flow. Yes. In the spiritual understanding, there is a divine rhythm. And when you align with it, life flows. And one of the clear scientific reflection of divine timing and order is, for example, the human gestation. Yes, the 9 months baby, the development of the baby on the womb. Yes. So if a baby, for example, born too early, it may complication arises. The same with you. If you have, let's say, a vision, yes, there is a preparation. There is a time to development of alignment within you. Yes. And if you pressure, if you fight, yes, it's not just this, it's you going really not with the flow, it's you fighting with yourself in this matter. It's like that. It's not even the world, it's ourselves. Yes. And it really arrives some complications in your life. And you should observe what I'm telling you. You should observe what I'm telling you. Yes? So, what we call universal law is really not a belief, but is a structure of existence. It is a structure of existence. And when we align with these laws, when we are aware of them, of course, when we understand them, and we are aligned with that, with the laws, we move with the flow of life and not against. We enter into the harmony with truth, with life itself. And creation really becomes to be effortlessly. Only when we remain aligned with our nature in wholeness. When you are coming from that pure consciousness, a higher power within us. When we are in that quiet place, in the altar, within a higher power. When we make questions, when we start to think through questions. When we are in alignment within, we are naturally aligned with the universal laws, because those laws that I was talking are not outside of you, are not outside of me. They are expressed through us. They are expressed through us. The moment you return to your wholeness, Spirit is leading. So, Spirit is leading. Soul start to be translated through imagination, intuition, will, and body starts to express something of divine truth. And you step into an order that the universal law governs. And no man existent in this planet, yes, can stop. There's no man that can stop this power, this law, when we are in alignment, of course. Yes. And this is a process. This is a process that has his time and beauty. Okay? So spirit is really the pure consciousness, the infinite intelligence, source, whatever you want to call. It is existing. It's connected. But if you don't remember, you're separated. Yes, but you're still connected, but you feel separated. Yes, you feel the struggle, the heavy of this of life, heaviness of life. Yes, you feel it. The origin of creation, the unseen, the formless potential. This is God, the seed of all life. Then we have the soul, which is the higher mind. Your soul is the higher mind, the will, the imagination, intuition, the translator of spirit into inner vision, the realm of purpose and clarity. This is where faith begins. The image in imagination, in the first form of belief. Yes. And mind, we are supposed here to balance the hemispheres. So we have the left one, which is the logic, direction. This is the masculine part of you. It doesn't matter if you're also a woman, yes? We all have masculine and feminine. We have the right, the left. The left is the analytical, the logical, the rational. And then we have the right, which is the feminine, the creative, the intuitive. But both must serve the soul, not dominating it. Body is really the expression. Through the subconscious mind, in order and structure, spirit flows through and through, to and through and from you into form. And this is the bridge, heaven to earth. I say it again. Yes? So that's why it's so important. First, alignment is really within you, within us. And the universal laws, they don't punish or they don't bless. They simply respond. They operate with natural precision, always reflecting what? Your state of mind, your inner state. Yes? Your state of being. So when we remember ourselves as whole, we live in harmony with universal whole, effortlessly. Yes? So we don't have to search to seek outside what is already within you. You just have to remember and to work towards alignment. It's only a decision. Only a decision. It's a choice. Yes. And let me clarify, the delay is really not a punishment. Yeah, it's a sacred place, a space of divine refinement. Sometimes we observe some delays, yes, but everything is just fine. Have patience. And I'm speaking, of course, also from experience, yeah. And it's where divine timing meets your personal readiness. It's a preparation, yes. It has to do with the universal laws. It's where remembrance catches up with embodiment. You are not being blocked. You will not being blocked. You are just being prepared to hold what you ask for. Yes. And so it is. This is what I wanted to share with you. This is what I experienced too, what I became aware. And this is what I want to share. Of course, your nature is really you becoming one with the Trinity and allow really spirit to show you the way. Yes, of course you can operate as always from your lower mind. Yes, but your true potential is not there. Your true potential as a creator being that you are, when you stay in that lower mind, you fight. You are fighting. It doesn't matter how much you have in that bank account. I don't care. You are not experience the creator being that God, the universe, gave to you, these gifts. You are not experience. You're not, without judgment. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to put it out. I was being told to put it out. I am obedient. Point. Yes, I have to be obedient because this is me. Yes, it's my nature. So I want to tell you that there is an ancient rhythm, an activation practice that everyone does, but does everyone understands? Yes, this isn't just a teaching here. It's a rhythm encoded into your body. In many traditionals, especially Christianity, the sign of the cross is more than a ritual. It's a map. Yes? It's a map. When you touch your forehead, yes, the Father, the Spirit, divine consciousness. When you touched your heart, the Son, the soul, the bridge. When you move from left to the right shoulder, the Holy Spirit, flowing energy into manifestation. So this movement awakens both hemispheres of your brain, which I already talked about. Left is the structure, logic, the masculine. The right, the intuition, the creativity, the feminine. The crossing connects them, reminding your body that true power is unity. Yes. So let's activate this together. Yes. Place your hand in your forehead, spirit, then in your heart, the soul. Then move left to the right shoulder, mind in balance. Then I want you to breathe, to pause, and let spirit guide. Yes, let spirit guide. This ancient rhythm, it's really an activation practice. This should remember you who you are. Yes. So, how to apply? How to live in alignment? How to live in alignment? Yes. Alignment is not a concept, you see, it's really a practice. Because if you know, if you heard, if you listen all this over and over, yes, but you're not practicing it, really, nothing really special happens. Yes. I have to tell you that everything that's truly great, it's spiritual. It begins in pure consciousness and becomes real through expression. Everything begins in the spiritual, when it's really from greatness, yes. It begins in the pure consciousness and becomes really, when you align, becomes in really true expression. To live aligned with the Trinity and the universal law, it means you return to your higher mind. Be a receiver. Be the receiver, not the controller. You're not here to control nothing. Yes. You're not here to control. And of course, this is a process, yeah? It's really a process. We have to learn to receive. We want always to control, yes, the outcome, how it's supposed our life to be, yes. But we have to be very much aware if we are really coming from our higher mind or from our lower mind. Are we connected to that higher conscious, pure conscious? Yes. You don't choose your vision. You don't choose your vision. You receive your vision. This you have to know. When you try to control the vision, you are still in ego. But when you open through questions, who am I becoming? What is life asking from me? Yes, you begin to receive direction from spirit. Your role is not to force the vision. Your role is to recognize it, trust it, and surrender to it. This is alignment. This is alignment. Let the soul really lead the mind. The soul carries the clarity, the higher mind. It holds the memory of your design. Let your thoughts be directed by your soul's knowing, not your fear's demands. Yes? Ask yourself, what brings me joy? What is that brings me joy? What do I love to be so deeply that I lose track of time? What feels natural to you? What feels not forced? It feels at ease. And understand your weakness often reveals your deepest strength. So be aware. Yes? Embrace really the path of discipline into devotion. Yes? In the beginning, we must really to walk with discipline because the body and the old self really resists alignment. But with time, with repetition, it becomes a rhythm. It becomes a rhythm. And disciplines becomes devotion. And a push becomes a pull. Yes? Let universal law shape your reality. Yes? You are not here to manage chaos. You are not here to manage what you cannot control outside. You are here to build by design. You are a creator. You are here to embody truth and let divine law do the work. This is how conscious spiritual leadership works. Not through force, but through presence. By precision, by flow. So this is what I really wanted to share with you today in this session. It's so powerful when you're not just listening. I would love that you see the replays. I'm going to release it in Facebook and YouTube. And I really would love that you, of course, only when you feel resonate, yes, go and see the replay, watch and write what feels resonance with you. There's a message for you then. You see, nothing happens occasionally. Everything has a meaning and has its timing. Yes, everything is just great. But when you are connecting with the message, so you must be very much aware, why is that resonance now here? Understand? Yes. And if it really this message really resonates with you and you are feeling the call to know more about, you of course can go to my bio. There is a link with all my services, and I offer private mentorships, programs, and transformational guidance for those, of course, who are ready to step into a divine alignment and embody truth. And through my partnership with Napoleon Hill Institute, I activate timeless principles of prosperity, not just for success, but for soulful leadership. And you can book a clarify call or a clarity call, a guidance call, whatever you want to call. This is for free for 30 minutes. I can understand more where you're at and how can with my services and programs, how can I really support you for your greatest good. And of course, you have so much where you can start. If it is like, for example, to go in my YouTube channel where I even explain the 17 principles of success, which is very much aligned with the universal laws, that is very much aligned with the Trinity of Wholeness. Yes. And this is all for free. You can go there if you still don't feel ready. You can always come here where I hold space, especially for you. And every as a be weekly, and I'm always giving so much because it's so important that people become aware of this truth. And of course, when you feel called, take action. Don't ignore the call. Yes, don't ignore. And of course, it was really a pleasure to be here. And I will come in 2 weeks again to every platform I am streaming live. And you are really part of this. I say really of this call that is here for a new era that is really already happening. It's already happening, yes, to a new world that is here, and you are part of this great shift. I know that you are, and your presence here confirms that your soul is ready. Yes, otherwise you'd not come. I don't care if you're just like 1 minute, 2 minutes, if you're all the time here from the beginning until now. When you attract this video or this live, yes, I know there's a reason. You are aware now of this information. So it's your choice, you see, to what is that you are going to do with this that you received today. Yes? I want to discover, because this is so great. This is so fantastic. Yes. I'm here to support you in whatever you need. After this live, I'm going to release this replay, and you can go and to my links in the description box and connect. Okay, it was really a pleasure. Thank you so much, and we see us very soon in 2 weeks with a very special live session. Okay, thank you so much. Oops. Thank you.